Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kesley, like Leslie. Yes, Kesley, Leslie, Desley. My name is Kesley, not Kelsey, but Kesley. And as you read by the title, it's going to be a girl talk with Keke. Now, just the FYI, these walls are very thin. If y'all hear footsteps, I can't control that, right? So, yeah. I'm sorry, but I got my ice cream. I've been wanting to do a girl talk this week, that's been on my mind, but I haven't had any ideas of what exactly I wanted to talk about. I did write down one thing that was on my mind that I think that we could talk about, so if I could find it, then we're gonna talk about I'm putting it on the screen. So this is on my mind because I've been feeling very insecure this week. And my question for you is, where does your insecurity lies? Where does it come from? How can you overcome your insecurities? What are the solutions? So lately, my insecurity has been lying on my Instagram. Y'all know how Instagram is. Y'all know how we all love to share our achievements, and we like to share the things that we're up to on a daily, right? And I feel like for me, seeing other people's success, it makes me feel insecure about myself because I'm not on their level or I don't have anything for me to show. That makes me feel insecure because it's like, girl, are you a bum? What are you doing? What is it that you should be doing to reach that level of success? Or what are the things that you are doing daily to overcome your insecurity? I feel like for me, whenever I'm comparing myself, it's very toxic for me because I begin to forget the things that God has done for me, and I forget the things that God is currently doing for me right now. I'm literally living in a answered prayer, yet I push that to the back of my mind because it's not as big as how I don't know what I'm trying to say. What am I trying to say, girl? I do know what I'm trying to say, but y'all, in real life, I have to think before I speak. I can't just talk from the back of my mind. I have to think before I speak. Are we even getting anywhere with this conversation? What you think? Where does your insecurity lies? And it's a lot of things that I'm insecure about, but I feel like the biggest thing so far has been Instagram for me, if that makes sense. And don't get me wrong, I love the people on my timeline, but I feel like for me, like I was saying, I feel like we definitely do forget the things that God has done for us. And the things that he's currently doing in our lives. We forget it. And we just self-sabotage. And it's no, girl, you are that girl. You aren't where they are. We all are different, right? We all have to start somewhere. I recently just got an opportunity that I've always desired. I've always wanted some type of opportunity to get me started, and God gave it to me, and I'm blessed. I feel like this is the start of something new. Yeah, to be honest, I cannot talk and eat. I don't know how to girly speak, doing mukbangs. I cannot. I'm gonna eat this ice cream and then come back to talk because I can't do both. So yeah, hopefully I'll have more to say. Ooh, child. That was literally the best ice cream ever. It was so much cookie dough. I freaking love cookie dough. What are the solutions to your insecurity? So I feel like with me, I feel like honestly just removing myself from Instagram and staying in my own lane. Not looking at other people's success and becoming discouraged about my success. I feel like honestly removing myself from that equation is something that helps me. It helps me a lot. I just feel like on these breaks, I'm just more in tune with myself and the things that I have going on. I'm more focused on me. I'm honestly able to hear more from God about his goodness and how he has so much grace and love and how these things can be used in my life. So I don't know, I feel like that's the solution for my insecurity. What else can we talk about, y'all? Tell me why I don't freaking get how young men, I don't get their approach to approaching a female. Why do you want me to put your phone number in my phone and text you? It doesn't make any sense. You the one that want to talk to me. I don't know, that's just my opinion, because that's just ridiculous. That's just honestly embarrassing, because it's the fact that you really think that I'm about to text you and you didn't even get my phone number. Come on, you don't even know my name. You didn't even ask me what's my name. You just asked, can your phone number be put in my phone? You don't even, come on. Does that make sense? I don't know. What else can we talk about? What else can we talk about? I'm sorry, I don't really have a plan for this video. I'm gonna just ask YouTube to help us out because in real life, I don't really be knowing what to talk about for real. When it comes to talking to different people, I'm very awkward. How do you ever boy? the typical answer would be to block him and move on. But honestly, I feel like the first step towards getting over a guy is recognizing that you're hurt. And I feel like you shouldn't try to put him towards the back of your mind, because you have to understand that you had a whole relationship with this person. If y'all had sexual relations, it takes time. It takes freaking time to get over that, right? And so I feel like the first step is just recognizing that you're hurt. It's not healthy to just push someone you once loved towards the trash. It's not normal. Well, it's normal because that's what's done every day. But like, I feel like that's not really healthy for real. Like, you're not really like healing yourself. You're not feeling all of the emotions of anger or frustration, hurt, whatever you dealt with in that relationship. And then I feel like the second step is therapy. Honestly, therapy could either mean like talking to your friends, it could be actually talking to a counselor, it could be talking to YouTube. Like for me, you could be talking to yourself. Like, I don't know, I just feel like therapy and just letting these emotions out. And then finally, I feel like time heals. It's not going to take you one day to get over someone who you want to love. It's not going to take you one day to get over a guy who you've had sexual relations with, you know what I mean? So I feel like those 3 things are key to getting over a young man. I feel like those would be my 3 steps if I was ever to like get in a serious relationship and we don't work out for some type of reason. Recognizing, expressing myself, therapy, and time will all help me get over that one guy. Now, have Kesley been in a relationship before? Nah. I was about to though, but it's okay. It's okay. Like, I'm 21. By 25, I need to have a husband. Nah. Just kidding. I'm honestly working on God's time. Like, I don't know. I feel like I can make all of these plans, but it is God who leads my steps. Like, honestly, we're just talking about a lot of things. We talked about my insecurity, and I feel like this is freaking normal. Like, I can't be the only one that compares myself a lot. Like, I cannot be the only one. I feel like it is time to recognize and realize who God says we are. Like, we are freaking powerful. We all are unique, and we all have different things that we can bring to this world. We all have different things to help each other out, instead of like self-sabotaging and feeling like you're not good enough or not good enough to be as successful as the next person. Everybody's story is different, and that's the beauty of life, you know what I mean? So although like my insecurity lies on Instagram, I'm my own Instagram, and I am the creator of my story. And so I will continue to write and write and write and write until God says, I knew you had it. I just knew you had it in you. I knew this thing was in you. I was just trying to get this thing up out of you. I can't wait to like hear that from God. Like, I'm already hearing it now. Like, everything that I desire, it is already in me. Everything that I desire to do in my life, it is all inside of me. Peace, it's in me. Joy, it's in me. It is my job to activate these things that's down on the inside of me, and that's your job too as well. Like, we must activate everything. What the heck? I don't know if that was my eyelash or like this ring light, but I saw some light moving on the wall, and I don't know what that was. Man, I don't know, I'm crazy. No, I'm crazy, but yeah, it is our job to activate everything that God has placed down on the inside of us. Instead of asking God, please give me this thing, please give me joy, we need to be praying for other things, because it's already in us. And that's the same thing that he keeps telling me. Like, I keep praying for like different things, and he just always tells me that it's already in me. Kesley, this thing is already in you. It's in you. It's your job to get it out of you, so people could see what I've placed down on the inside of you. You, not me, but you. Well, me and you. So everything that we are insecure about, these things are fixable. I feel like it's very crucial to not forget the things that God has done for us, whether we're in a season of fruitfulness and where everything that we've once desired is finally coming into life. We can't forget about where we was just like yesterday. Like, we must humble ourselves and be true ambassadors of Christ, whatever that means for you and whatever that means for me. You know what I mean? Because like I said, we all got different things that we all can show the world and inspire others to become more like us, to inspire others to want to know who this God is and who we serve, and how is it that we're so humble, how is it that we're, not as angry, or how is it that we're so calm when there's a lot of things that's going on in this world. It's a lot of things that's going on in my life, yet why am I so calm? Why am I not stressing about it? But yeah, so we talked about insecurity. I talked about one way and how I can fix this insecurity, and then we talked about how to get over a man. What else to talk about? What did talk about? I don't know. I'm trying to talk about, I don't know. But honestly, today is Thursday. I'm gonna try my best to post this video tomorrow, which is Friday, October 20th. So if I do, give this video a like, because what? Your girl done completed classes this week and she still edited a whole 30-minute video and posted it the next day. Are you serious right now? Like, so definitely give this a like right now. Let me know how you're feeling. Answer these questions if you're comfortable, or write these questions down and answer it yourselves and come up with different ways to overcome these things that you are facing. It don't have to be insecurity. It could be different aspects of your life. Write down the things that you're going through or the things that you desire, and write down different ways to achieve this thing. Also write down how you can incorporate God's word into these things that you desire. How can you incorporate God's truth into your life to accomplish these things, or to be healed and delivered from the different things that you experience, or the different things that you are currently experiencing right now. Just write it down. You don't have to write it down in the comments. This is personal. You know, this is a girl talk. So yeah. And if you're a guy and you're watching this, you're a widow, because this is supposed to be for girls. But you could be here, but don't be a freaking weirdo. Like, don't be weird. Please don't be weird, because I hate widows. Like, I really do. So, yeah. Okay, so I feel like I was saying, like, oh, blocking the person doesn't help, because I feel like for some people it does, but I'm just speaking for myself. Blocking like certain guys, or blocking certain, you know, even like people in general, whether you're a girl or boy. I feel like for me, okay, I'm gonna block you, but I also have a fake page in where I'm gonna stalk you. So what is blocking you really doing? I feel like I said, my insecurity lies on Instagram, girl. Delete Instagram. I just need to erase myself from the whole equation. Like, I shouldn't put myself in positions where I'm angry. Like, at the end of the day, these guys do not care about you at all. Like, they don't. If I'm being honest, everybody is not the same. But the typical F-boys, however you want to call it, they don't care. Like, they don't easily move on to the next female. Like, it's easy for them, but as females, we're a bit more emotional, and it takes a lot of time for us to overcome. Now, I feel like men are low-key the same way. They just hide it, and I feel like that's not healthy for all of us. I know for me, I be hiding stuff. I feel like I have some male traits. Like, I feel like I always have to be like the strong one. Like, you strong. Why are you crying? Stop crying, because you look weak. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like growing up and still I possess that same trait of like trying to be the man, trying to freaking have the whole world on your shoulders. Child, my shoulders, it becomes weak and I get tired. But it is God who gives us strength to go on, and without God, child, probably would have really lost my mind if I didn't have God, if he was never by my side. Even the days where I felt like he was never there, he was always there, and I'm just so thankful that he's always had his hand on my life, and not only on my life, but my brother's lives and my sister's lives and my dad's life. Like, God is our protector. Even in our sin, even in our mess, he's always gonna make sure he protects us. As long as he feel like we got more to do, he gonna make sure we stay alive to carry out his will. I feel like the singleness is beautiful, and it don't matter if you're in a relationship. Take time for yourself, get to date yourself. We shouldn't just get so caught up in the things that we've once felt at. We should look at these things as grace, as stepping stones to step into a new season, to step into something higher. I think we've done talked enough. If you want to talk more, if you want me to have more of these types of videos, definitely let me know. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed being here. I really hope that you got something from this video, If you didn't, I'm so sorry. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe and share with your friends if you want to. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And then yeah, I'm gonna see you in my next video. It's gonna be a week in my natural hair. This is actually a style that I did for today, so y'all gonna see that in my next video. I love you, God loves you. I'm about to go take me a bath and I'm about to edit this video. I done did my midterms today so it's time to continue to work. So we're gonna edit this video, post it tomorrow. I really hope that you guys have a beautiful weekend. I'm gonna see you either on Sunday or whenever, child. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself with like editing and like creating, because I feel like it's necessary for me to take breaks and not become so addicted to posting, because I need to keep my sanity. I must remain truthful to who I am, and although like we're trying to be consistent, we do have other areas in our life that we need to address and be consistent with as well. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed being here. I love you, God loves you, and we're gonna see you in our next video. Adios.